Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of this last weekend. The video would have been too long to do all in one deal. It takes forever for this stuff to upload to the YouTube and to edit it all and all that stuff, so I figured I'd break her down a little bit into 2 nights of racing. But yeah, Merritt went really good as well. I think we run second in our heat race. Track was really slimy when we got out there. It was pretty much slime all night, but that's besides the point. But we run second in that, and then for the feature, it was a draw-redraw deal, so we drew the 2. And it was probably one of the best races I've had in a long time, maybe if ever. Nate Jones, 79 car. He's been really fast this year, and seems like a lot of the nights we end up, right by each other, racing it out. Earlier in the year, he got me at Tri-City. We ran real close side by side for a while, and he snuck one by me, and I've snuck a few by him. We've been going back and forth. He's been running really good, and no different than the other night at Merritt. We ran, I think, the whole entire race damn near side by side. He got ahead of me I jumped out to the lead, I think it was, and then Nate passed me, 5-6 laps in. Then I got back by him, and then we ran side by side. It was a pretty crazy race. It was fun. He's just a good guy. Him and Paul there, they've been working on their stuff pretty good. I mean, they got it rolling pretty good, so hats off to them guys. But yeah, it was a hell of a race. Came down to the last corner, last lap. I ended up getting him, but it was really close, closer than it probably should have been. I know Nate was right on my quarter panel there at the end, going into the last corner, and a lap car decided to change directions where he was going on the last lap. You can watch obviously in the video, rolling up on him with about 4 to go, running the same bottom line the whole race, and then decided he was going to shoot, to the top, of course, where I was running on the last lap. And I had to dive down low. Nate was there. We kind of bumped each other, and I think I beat him by, 9/1000ths of a second or some shit. It was close. Yeah, so anyways, I kind of want to get on here and just let you know how that went. Another thing, if you guys are a lap car, and you're maybe not lapped yet, but it's probably coming, you're running in the back, you're not going to gain position, don't change your line. This has been a thing I've been seeing a lot lately, and it's, I'm not dogging whoever it was, all that stuff, or nothing, just kind of putting this out there. If you're getting lapped or you're way behind, don't be changing where you're at. Guys are coming up on you obviously a lot faster than what you're going, and they only have a split second to figure out, going in the corner where you're going to be. And if you hold your line, they're going to know, okay, he's running down there. You don't just go down the back stretch and decide, I'm going to run the top this final lap, final corner. You don't do that. You just hold your line. Where you were running before was perfectly fine. We'll navigate around you. Don't just make a rash decision and shoot to the top. That's a good way to wreck a lot of good cars, get somebody hurt. Same thing happened to Brandon a couple weeks ago at Winston. Lap car decided he was going to stuff him in the fence. And look at him now. He's got a concussion, can't race for 2 weeks. You never know what's going to happen. So if you can control your car, and I know most of you guys can control your car where it goes on the racetrack, slow down, go in your line, and hold your damn line. It could have been a lot worse. Luckily, Nate's a hell of a driver. Wasn't it, he could have drove right through me, spun us both, and it would have been a shitty deal. But luckily, he woed up enough. We got into each other a little bit, but we were both able to finish the race. If it would have been, maybe somebody else, it wouldn't have ended up that way, and we would have had 2 tore-up race cars. But hats off to Nate for being aware, and like me and him talked after the race, neither one of us knew where we were going to go in that situation. We just split-second decision. We did it. We did what we had to do, and luckily, like I said, we didn't tear our shit up. But no, I just figured I'd get on here and maybe, just vent a little bit on that. But we did end up winning, so that was cool. It was another 1,000 to win Challenge Series deal. So that was win number 18 on the year. Pretty surreal, really. It's been unreal. So, but no, other than that, just back out here. Todd stopped by earlier, ran some nuts and bolts on the car. Found a brake caliper that was jacked up, so we got that swapped out. We just got to bleed the brakes, and other than that, I think we're going to work on some tires, just all the piddly shit in the trailer, get the fuel jugs clean or filled up, and air filters clean, and all that stuff. And tomorrow I'll probably get that UMP up here and get it up on the scales and start messing around a little bit with that, see if we can find a little more speed in that thing. So, but no, I think I'm going to jump off here, get back to work a little bit. Hopefully we'll get some good footage this weekend, racing 3 nights. Definitely want to move the GoPro around. We've been on the same spot all for the last, I don't know, month or so. So we want to change it up a little bit, maybe get some different views. I'd like to do some suspension stuff, maybe watch one of the corners of the car, maybe put that out, see if people like that. You know, it's kind of crazy how these things move around out on the racetrack. A lot of people really don't realize what each corner of the car really does. So I think it'd be cool to give a view on that. If the tracks would slow down a little bit and not be so, you know, mudded up, hammered down, it's hard to, you know, stick the camera outside the car like that, you know, when they're like that, mud come up and knock the camera off or something. So if we get a night where it slows down a little bit, you know, maybe a little drier than what it's been, maybe we can get up on the right front or left front or something and give you guys a pretty cool view. But yeah, so I'm going to jump off here. We will chat at you guys probably next week sometime once we get some footage together and all that. So if you guys could, make sure to go hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. Channel's growing a little bit. That's cool. I know we were off for a little bit. Just too much stuff going on to really mess with it. But we're going to finish out the year strong as far as the content we're going to put out. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody coming over, telling me how much you like watching the videos and all that. Makes me want to keep doing them. So I'm going to jump off here. Talk to you guys later. See ya.